All right, hey everybody, before we get into today's episode, I want to alert you about an event that I have coming up. I've mentioned it on social. I haven't said it yet on the podcast, but at the Eddie Open, I'm having a golf outing here, Flossmoor Country Club, right outside of Chicago. We will be there Sunday, October 12th. Come on out. There's still spots available. We'll toss the link in there. The link is going to be on social. It's a little on the pricier side, but people got to understand it's a full day. There's a London game at 8:30, 9 o'clock tee time. We're going to have some squares going. We're going to be, just having a full day of it. So you'll have your round, then you'll come over. The clubhouse will be open. We'll be watching Red Zone, kind of doing like a watch party type deal for the end of the noon games and then the afternoon game, obviously, as well. There's going to be giveaways. There's obviously alcohol is included. So come on out if you're able to do it. Like I said, there's more information, and you can find everything in that link. And yeah, that's all we have. And we can get into the episode. I hope to see you guys out there on October 12th. All right, Big Bang. Today is Tuesday, September 23rd. Welcome to the Dog Walk presented by Barstool Sports. Snake Draft Tuesday. We have two very special guests on Zoom. Today, we are joined by Mr. Portnoy, the yearly September episode. Legendary guest. Mr. Portnoy, welcome back. How are you?
Thank you. Am I supposed to click on OK right now where it says this meeting is being recorded?
Yes, you can click OK. That's fine. That's fine. I would like everyone out there to note, I think this is the quickest we've ever got you on Zoom. So I
think you're right about that. You know something, Eddie? I dread that because I know it's going to go off the rails before we even start. This was our best start ever.
Are you getting better at technology?
No.
I think
absolutely not. You wait a minute. What a dumb. Who asked that question? You, Eddie?
No.
Yeah, it was Eddie.
No.
You think I'm getting better at it?
No.
Trying to give you credit.
I'm just a Mr. Portnoy whisperer. I got you in the right spot.
Yeah, you know, how come, Eddie, I don't see your lips talking. I hear your voice, but the screen is frozen, right?
Is it really? Oh, no. All right.
As I look at you guys, nobody's moving. I can see myself talking, but nobody else.
Not just me.
Yeah,
Rico and Rico. We got to go ahead and think me and Rico. Really?
All right, Rico's here too. Rico, welcome in.
What's up?
I think that's a definition of being off the rails. I see Rico. I can talk to Rico only, but I can't see any of you guys.
We're still here. We're going to figure it out. Our producer just walked out. Mr. Portnoy, how are you? It's been a while since you've caught up with the audience. I saw you in May, but how is everything? How you doing?
Good. Hey, Rico, why don't you tell these people about a nice visit we had in person, Eddie?
Yeah, that was awesome. It was unexpected.
Eddie, Rico. Did I say Rico there?
You did say
yes,
that.
you did. What is this, a fucking Abbott and Costello?
Rico, I'm sorry I did that to you. I apologize.
I don't
know why I did that.
We had a great visit. We had lunch.
Eddie, you're still frozen as I look at the screen.
You
understand that?
He's gonna be frozen.
I know, we're fixing it. Let's just keep it rolling.
But it's not my fault.
No, it's not your fault. You're good.
That's all I care about.
Yeah, don't touch anything.
I'm not touching anything. I'm touching myself.
Thank you. We had a great visit. I set up a VCR player for you.
Nice.
Nice. Thank you, Rico. Eddie, you did a great job. My wife is eternally grateful to you. And now you're moving a little bit, Eddie. I can see you moving a little bit.
Okay, cool. That's good.
The screen is moving. I see you guys moving.
Good. Okay, you see my hand? Rico, you see it too?
Want me to wave back?
Yeah, now you guys are back.
All
right, good.
Look at that.
Okay.
All right, great. What have you been watching?
Are we almost done?
What have you been watching on that VCR player?
What's that?
What have you been watching on that VCR player?
The things I've seen is my young kids when they were young, including David Portnoy.
Oh, the family videos. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And I want to tell you, I now recognize that David Portnoy, even at a very young age, was David Portnoy, if you get my drift.
Yeah.
How's that?
He had a personality that I didn't recognize at the time, but I should have. That he was just a wise ass at a very young age that should have alarmed me as his parent. But I didn't have the insight to see what I was doing. Did I think he was going to become David Portnoy? Never.
Mm-hmm.
Never.
How's what's the days been looking like for you? Anything exciting happening?
No.
No. Have you been? What kind of programs you watching? Is there any Car Shield commercials you've seen lately or no?
Any what commercials?
Car Shield?
Car Shield. They're on all the time. Some of these advertisements, I always wonder, maybe I'm asking the right people. For anybody there have any idea how much these companies, there's a guy that is doing a commercial online all the time, like on some of the big things. And I wonder how much he's selling picture frames. Anybody ever see that?
Probably.
I don't think so.
I don't know what you're talking
I'm
about.
not sure.
Picture frames. He wants you to buy his picture frames. Anybody ever see that?
No.
I don't think so.
Oh.
No.
How much? I mean, it's on there quite a bit. He said, here's a picture when I got married, and this is a picture of my wedding. Nobody ever saw this?
No.
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 Is it like a digital picture frame? Like an aura frame?
I don't think it is. I think you sign up with him and you'll get a picture frame that his company does. I think that's what it is. I mean, I'm not in the market for it, but every time I hear something like that, and maybe, I don't know if there's anybody, maybe I'll ask Rico. And you guys, how much does somebody pay for that? I can't believe. Here's a guy trying to get people to buy his picture frames, right? How much could he be paying for that ad? How much is it? Let me phrase the question a different way. If you're selling something that nobody buys, why would you keep advertising online? Is it that cheap to do it?
People must be buying it.
I can't believe it. What do you think somebody would buy? Would you go and spend, how much money could you spend to buy a picture frame?
$75.
All right, so let's assume that that's correct, or somewhere near being correct.
Mm-hmm.
How much does the ad cost them?
All right, but before we get started, I want to talk to you guys about Game Time. Game Time is the only ticketing app we use here at Barstool Sports. Concerts, ball games, football, hockey's around the corner. You have to be on Game Time. There's nothing like a crisp fall night at the ballpark, but trying to get there can be brutal. You're stuck in a queue. Prices jump at checkout. You're logged out mid-click. All you want to do is be in the stands, beer in hand, and yelling with the crowd. The Game Time app gives the advantage back to the fans. It's the hack for unlocking amazing tickets and experiences in just a few taps. It's incredibly easy to use. I use it all the time. I used it last week to see a concert. And the Game Time guarantee means that you can trust you'll get 100% authentic MLB tickets on time and at the best price. Plus, fees are always included, so what you see is what you pay. I am going to get back into the Cubs mode here. They got Cubs cards at home to end the season. The last Friday 120 game. I'm looking at that on Game Time. You can get in for $40, David.
$40. You can get in on Tuesday as low as $27 right now, or Wednesday for as low as $27 right now, too. And if you'd like, the Wonton Don and I are doing a long stream. We're walking from the border of Indiana to Wrigley Field, and we would like a Forrest Gump type
How about this
crowd with us.
You tell me when you get to Clark Street. I'll hop on Game Time and get those last minute deals.
That's what I'm saying. So everybody hop on Game Time,
Yep.
get your bleacher tickets, come join Chief, the Wonton Don, and I at Wrigley Field on Wednesday next week.
And if this is your first time using the Game Time app, just download that app and use code DOGWALK for $20 off your first purchase. Terms do apply. Again, create an account and redeem code DOGWALK for $20 off. Swipe, tap, ticket, go. Download the Game Time app today.
Rico,
What's up?
I think from the very beginning I've liked you. You know that.
I know.
And I wouldn't say it. I'm not a bullshit guy when it comes to things like that. You know that. And when I see you in person, don't we always?
We do. We had a nice meeting in May too.
Yeah, that wasn't that long ago.
Yeah.
That was when we were on the Tonight Show. I think that's when. Which I always thought they would invite me back on the Tonight Show. I haven't heard anything. I'm just waiting for the phone to ring. I understand they may be canceled, so F them,
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Porter, our producer,
Yes,
our producer Lance has a number 1 through 5 behind his back. What number do you think it is?
2.
Yes.
All right, it is 2. All right, so you get to decide where you want in the order. Do you want 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5?
1.
Great.
All right.
You are getting good at this.
He is.
You know something? It's amazing when someone like me, I have no idea what I'm doing. And if somebody says to me, throw out a number, I throw out a number. But I have no knowledge of what any of this means.
All right, Rico, 1 through 4.
3.
No.
Chief.
2.
Yeah.
I'll go second.
1 through 3, Dave.
1.
Yep.
I'll go 3.
1 or 2 to me. 2.
No.
Rico.
3.
No.
1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll just go 5th. Rico, you are 4th. All right, so here's the order. Mr. Portnoy, Chief, White Sox Dave, Rico, Eddie. Mr. Portnoy, without further ado, you can make the first pick in the worst chores draft. What do you think is the worst chore to do? I would like to note, chores are primarily done at the home, whereas errands require leaving the house. So make sure you know the difference between an errand and a chore.
And okay.
That's a fact.
That is a fact.
Yeah.
A chore is just like any task that you don't want to do that you kind of have to do.
Well, like
Around
going
the
to
house.
work.
That could be considered a chore.
No, that's crazy. All right, Mr. Portnoy, what do you think is the worst chore?
That I have to do?
Yeah. Well,
Ever.
This could be you at 10 years old. It could be you now. It doesn't matter. What do you think is the worst chore you hate doing?
Hold on, I got to just check something that I wrote down here. You give me 10 seconds.
Yeah, no problem.
I'll be right back.
I want to. There's no way. Is this a bit? There's no way.
I don't think he does bit.
I'm still here.
All right.
I didn't leave, but I wrote something down that would remind me what I wanted to say about that. Now I don't remember what I did with it,
Okay, all right.
which is a story of my life at this point. All right.
Come on.
I'm going to say, here's what I'm going to tell you. I have this written down. I am a terrible procrastinator. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start from that. That's not what I'm saying is a chore, but it explains what I'm about to say. Because I'm a procrastinator, you all know what that means.
Of course, yeah.
Does anybody not know what that means? Rico, do you know?
Isn't that like the doctor that specializes in assholes?
Rico, get off the screen, will you? Jesus. I'll tell you something. This is crazy. I really believe you don't know what a procrastinator is.
Yes, I do. It's somebody who waits till the last minute.
Oh, good.
Proctologist. A
I
proctologist
apologize.
is the poop shoot doctor. Proctologist.
Yeah. I apologize to you because I thought for a minute you really didn't know. But I'm a procrastinator, which means that a lot of things that I do, I end up doing it at the last possible second, right? I mean, I'm talking about the last possible second. So because I'm a procrastinator, I end up with a lot of situations. I better do this right now because I have known about this for 2 months and now I got 2 minutes left to do it. That's and I am a procrastinator. I'm sorry. I wasn't like this when I used to be a lawyer, but that was a long time ago. But right now I procrastinate. So there's a lot of things that come up that I have to do at the last second, okay? Literally at the last second. And I get mad at myself. Why am I waiting so long to do this? And what was the question? I got lost here. What's Give me the question.
What do you think? What do you think is the worst chore to do?
Yeah, the worst chore is to do something at the last second.
We got a veto off the bat.
What do you mean? Wait, you think that's a chore or that's just a trait?
No. I'll have several things that I have to do that I waited until the last second to do it. And then it becomes a chore because I've waited too long. If I would have done it in the beginning, it wouldn't have been a chore or something negative, right? It would have been much easier for me to do it when I first found out about it.
That's a great anecdote, Mr. Portnoy, but you have to quantify the actual chore that you wait till the last minute to do. You get what I'm saying?
What if I don't want to do it that way?
Yeah.
Eddie, it's your show, man.
I mean, typically we just let them roll.
Mr. Portnoy just took literally everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do understand. Every time I go on there, each year, I'm going to do what I want to do. I don't give a shit. I don't really give a shit what you people want to do.
All right,
Because
so
I'm so old and I'm getting older. Show me some deference, will you?
So
all right, so
everything is off the board.
Yes, I think that's fair.
no, it's waiting till the last minute is the chore.
Okay.
The worst chore is last minute chores. All right.
Yeah, that would be a good answer. I think that's a decent answer.
All right.
Put it on the board.
It becomes a chore. Wait a minute. It becomes a chore because I waited to the last minute, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He got a
That's
point.
I
know what I'm
understand
talking
what he's
about,
saying.
yeah.
That's kind of what I was getting at. Is a chore is just like something part of your routine that you don't like to do. It doesn't
Exactly.
have to necessarily.
And
be
what I'm
inside the
saying
house.
is, it's usually something that I waited till the last minute to do it. That makes sense to anybody?
It certainly does. I think it's a wonderful pick.
Thank you.
In your world, it makes perfect sense, to be honest with you.
What do you mean in my world?
It's just in your
What does that mean in my world?
This is the world you exist in right now.
That was kind of an ugly comment, Mr. Portnoy.
No, it was not. It was It's what this is what I
Take
expected
that
to
back.
pick.
I have never said anything to my friend Eddie.
No,
It
he
was-
said something ugly to you.
Who?
He's making fun of your
No,
pick.
I did not. I said this
Let's
makes
straighten
sense.
this out right now.
It
What
makes
did you
sense.
say to me that was ugly?
I didn't say anything. White Sox Saves is trying to make beef here.
Why did you do that?
Yeah, right. I don't know why you would
You
do
understand, I'm not getting paid to do this. I'm not good at it.
I very much disagree.
that. All right.
You disagree that I'm not being paid? Maybe this
No,
is
I
a
disagree
surprise.
that you're not good at it. I think you're very good
I
at
thought you were
this.
talking about getting paid.
No.
All right,
we know you're not getting paid.
last minute chores is off the board.
Yep.
Chief, you're up.
I don't know how I followed that up. My pick sounds like it stinks now. It's a pick that I feel like I do the most at this juncture in my life that I absolutely hate, completely mundane, kind of takes forever. I'm not good at it. It's just folding laundry. I hate folding laundry. So folding laundry, one of those chores, and it's like you can't really do anything else. You just have to sit there and fold, and it stinks.
Let me ask you a question. How often do you just dump your clean laundry on your bed and let it sit there?
Very often.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then things get I've been better about that in the last couple of years, but that is something that I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah, you just and you're like,
Yeah.
that's a tomorrow issue. I'll sleep on the couch.
Yeah, I had a big bin of socks at the
Uh-huh.
bottom of my hamper that I hadn't looked at or washed in years. I washed them all at the same time, and then I just sat there just matching socks for like 2 hours.
Does anybody there, because I have a hamper that I throw socks and stuff. Does anybody practice their jump shot from the hamper?
Oh, 100%.
Hell
yeah.
How's your jump shot nowadays?
It depends what I'm using as a basketball. If I have a small pair of socks, pretty good. If something that's too big to fit in the hamper to start with usually doesn't end that well.
Do you?
I have to. By the way, I will say this, and I don't know if any of you other people do this. If I miss with the shot at the hamper, I go pick it up. I don't leave it lying there on the ground.
Yeah, you get your rebound.
Well, it's not. It's a pair of socks isn't going to have much of a rebound.
Mr. Portnoy, do you wear a nightcap before the bed?
With like those little fruit things at the end.
Yeah, with the ball on the end.
A Nike?
Yeah, like an Ebenezer Scrooge kind of look.
Does anybody realize I'm Jewish? I wouldn't have something. Wouldn't wear anything like that.
No.
He's not 1,000 years old, Eddie. Like, you're making him like he's a fucking cartoon character. Come on.
I have never worn any. You talk about the thing with the little beanie on the
Yes. Yeah.
What are you nuts? Isn't that from some kind of Christmas movie? That's what I
The
said.
night
I'm
before
Jewish.
twas the night before Christmas.
Yeah.
You think I would wear something like that?
Yeah.
I actually think, Lance, I get a picture of it if you let me share the screen.
Oh, we lost him.
No.
I'm here.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
All right. Rico, stop doing that. We can't see him.
Oh, shit. Whose
Rico-
computer is that?
Rico, are you the one screwing this up?
Yeah.
Yes. He's trying to play a prank on you that's saying you got a virus.
No. That's a wonderful thing for me to hear.
Oh, that was him.
I'm here
I thought
right
that
now.
was
I don't know what
downstairs,
just
like a
happened.
pop-up
All I
bag.
know,
No,
I want to answer that question. I don't have a hat with a beanie on top of it. I don't own one. I don't sleep with one on, and that's all I'm saying.
Eddie-
about it.
If I bought you one, would you wear it?
He doesn't want you to catch
You're
cold.
talking about, oh, wait a minute. You're talking about as a present to me?
Yes, if I bought you a beanie nightcap to wear to bed.
Let me ask you something. You think you could still buy something like that somewhere?
That's a good question, actually.
I just Googled it. Apparently, yeah, you could buy it. It's like $20.
I wouldn't spend $20 on that. Well, this is what I was going to say. How much did this gets me back to what I was saying before, which I really have a lot of curiosity about, since I got all you guys on here that are real experts on the internet. Did you just see an ad for that? That's my question. Then I'm going to give you my next question.
Did I see an ad for nightcaps?
Yeah. Did you just see that?
No, you were talking about shooting your laundry in your hamper, and I was like, wait a second. You seem like I could imagine you wearing a nightcap. Do you wear one? That's what, yeah.
But didn't you say you saw an ad for it?
I looked it up afterwards to see if they still sold them, and they do sell them.
They're $14.99 on Amazon, and then we can get you the little candle holder,
yeah.
the little candle. You walk to the bathroom.
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
candle.
It's something I
On
really
your
need.
tiptoes.
But look, I expect you folks knew substantially more about this than I do, and I'm just really curious about that.
Yeah.
How much would somebody pay to put that ad up there for that stupid hat? How much does that cost to put that ad up on the internet?
I don't know. I am about to buy one for $14.99 though.
So how much did it cost to get that ad up there? That's what
I don't know.
I think Amazon gets a cut of everything, so call it maybe 20% for Amazon.
I might go into that business. It sounds like a good business.
Yeah, I think it's worked out okay.
It
But
depends
Amazon,
where.
yeah, I think Amazon's done well with it.
Yeah.
It depends where you want to advertise, Mr. Portnoy. Like on a Super Bowl commercial or a Sunday NFL commercial is more than
Rico.
What?
Hold on. Wait a minute. If you were going to place an ad for a hat like that, would you pay the money that would cost you to put it up on a Super Bowl ad?
No, but you're the one
watching the Super Bowl.
No, all right, hold on. I have your back here. You're turning on me.
No.
I'm asking you. Okay. It depends. It leads to my question. It
Okay.
depends where you want to advertise. So, like on the internet, I would imagine, like shows that your son is on probably is a higher threshold than some smaller shows down the road. You know what I mean? So, like it all depends. Internet advertising.
So somebody would pay the money to advertise in the Super. This is where I'm missing the point, I guess. Somebody would pay the money that would cost to advertise at the Super Bowl that hat.
No, I'm using an example that there's big spots and little spots to advertise. So it changes.
I got some little spots on me right now that I'm worried about. Go on. I made a little joke, which you didn't get.
Oh, we got it. But don't joke
You just
around
didn't
like
think
that. That's
you
a
got
serious
it, but you
thing.
didn't think it was very good.
We got to get you to a dermatologist, it sounds like.
All right, we're gonna
You know something? I hate to tell you this. I already got a dermatologist.
No, I'm
not
actually
in the market for that.
okay. Well, I'm happy to hear you have a dermatologist. Get you healthy.
all right, well,
What'd you say?
I'm glad you're healthy and taking care of yourself with a proper doctor.
all right. So folding laundry is off the board. White Sox Dave, you're up.
This one is very regional specific. We've all had to do
I got to
it.
stop. I don't mean to interrupt.
No,
you.
no,
The
you're
screen-
okay.
The screen is frozen again.
Oh,
I'm
it's
looking at it. You guys aren't moving anymore.
It's all right. It'll come back at some point.
Yeah, it's just an
All
internet
right.
issue.
We're going to go through the whole thing with you guys frozen.
No, I'll come back. I promise. I'll just keep waving.
I
Must
hope
be
you
that
do.
virus.
The only one I see, unfortunately, is Rico. Rico's got it down pat. Whatever it is, he's been fine from the first minute. But the rest of you, not so much.
In and out. I know. Well, it'll get fixed. White Sox Dave.
All right. I lost my train of thought a little bit, but
And you're frozen too. I want to tell you, right? White Sox, Dave. You haven't moved an inch since we started this.
I'm just vibing, Mr. Portnoy.
Dave. is
What's
right.
that?
I'm just vibing.
Now
I'm
you
just
just started
vibing.
to move again. This is driving me
Great. That's what
nuts.
we need.
Sorry. All right, Dave. What do you got?
Shoveling snow.
Yep.
It's I think the one that will be drafted that literally kills people every year. You can be in pretty decent shape, and by the end of shoveling a driveway, you are sweating your ass off. You're huffing and puffing. Your heart's racing 1,000,000 miles an hour. It sucks. Snow's heavy, and it sucks lifting heavy shit. doesn't
I
it?
hate lifting heavy stuff.
There's
Can I-
nothing worse
can
than
I
lifting heavy
interrupt
stuff.
here and tell you a story that's going to make me and my wife look bad, but I'll tell you anyway.
Okay.
Quite a while ago, and I don't mean to interrupt like that, but it wasn't very interesting anyway. But I'm going to tell you, I'm going to tell you, I shouldn't even tell you this story, but I'm going to anyway. Years ago, before I lived in this opulent place that I live in right now, in the house that we owned, there was a neighbor across the street we were not a big fan of this neighbor. All right. And I'm not going to say who. I'm not going to name any names when I'm about to tell you, but it's somebody I know. I was shoveling snow. It was a while ago. And somebody that I knew very well said to me as I was shoveling the snow, why don't you throw the snow on the neighbor's driveway? Okay. And I, like a fool, did it. To this day, you guys, because probably nobody's listening to this, I never told anybody this story. So I took a thing of snow, and I knew it was wrong, but I did it anyway. Anybody do anything that they knew was wrong and did it anyway? I did that. And I took a shovel of snow, and I threw it on my neighbor's driveway for no reason other than somebody suggested that I should do it.
I love that. Are you talking you took all of your snow off your driveway and put it all on his, or was
no,
it just...
I had it on a shovel. Not all. It wasn't all of the snow, but I had a good amount of. We had a big snowstorm, and I had it on the shovel. And somebody else said to me, "Why don't you throw that snow on the neighbor's driveway?" Which, for some ungodly reason, I did it.
Why didn't you like your neighbor?
I don't even remember. I don't. That's a good question.
All right.
I don't know if that person. I shouldn't even say this. Then we'll get very morbid. I don't know if that person is even still alive.
No, then I'll never catch up to you. You're fine.
Yeah, whatever.
Good pick, Dave. Good pick. Really good pick. Yeah, shoveling snow sucks.
Yeah, it actually sucks. And it's time consuming too. A lot of this just sucks, but it takes 10 seconds. So who cares? This takes like a lot of times an hour.
Somebody your age, do you go out and work? Do you work out?
Sort of.
Generally, do you work out?
Yeah, I do.
What could be better than shoveling snow to get a good workout?
Honestly, they're not much.
Could be in like that Rocky IV montage.
Yeah, not much. You're doing like legs, you're doing abs,
you're
doing core,
absolutely.
You're doing cardio.
Right.
Rico, you're up.
If we're going full picture, I do think there has been something that you could still take down the road that's kind of replaced this, so to speak, which still sucks. But if you've lived in an apartment without full appliances, or, when you were growing up, or there's certain things that it's a big pot and you can't get it out, hand washing dishes sucks balls.
Mm-hmm.
Can I ask anybody? We have dishwasher here. I'm sure you guys all have dishwashers. Does anybody rinse the dishwasher, the stuff off the stuff on the plate?
I actually remember arguing with you about this a long time ago. It was at your Thomas Street apartment. It was, I think we were doing some steak video at your place or something, and you were just going straight to dishwasher. And I'm like, whoa, you didn't rinse them off? And you're like, no, it's a dishwasher. And they came out clean, I remember.
Dave, I hate to admit this. You were right. I've had a dishwasher that has been clogged and broken from having too much food bits in the bottom. Yeah, so cleaning that out stinks. And if you just give it a rinse, it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
As your grandfather, I'll
dead.
tell you guys, I always get the crap off the dishes.
That is the right way to. That is the right way to do it for sure.
Well, no, they advertise. Look, if you believe advertising, I see ads that say you don't have to clean them at all. Just this particular dishwashing liquid, you don't have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I see those ads all the time.
I swear to God,
I
I just got a new dishwasher about a year and a half ago, and the guy, I got it from Best Buy. The salesman at Best Buy told me that for this brand of dishwasher, it's just a Samsung, you don't have to rinse it first, and that it, like, if it gets more sediment or whatever in it, then it performs better. And I'm like, that is completely a lie that this guy just told me. I still bought it from him, obviously.
And what's the result?
I won't test it. You have to rinse it first. But that, I was thinking, I'm like, there is no way that's real.
Wait a minute. You're going to tell me that he told you that you don't have to clean the stuff off, and you thought you didn't have once think maybe I ought to try this and not clean it off?
I don't trust it. It's kind of like,
But
it's kind of
based on
muscle
what?
memory at this point anyways.
Wait a minute. Based on what? The guy who supposedly knows what you're talking
I
about,
think he was lying to me because it doesn't make sense, Mr. Portnoy.
had he ever lied to you before?
No, I had never met him other than that.
So you're an
10-minute
idiot. He
Probably.
gave you out that you don't have to clean it, and you just based on that one thing, you didn't trust him,
Yes, based on just common sense, I think.
which you may not have that much.
I don't have much of that at all. Like, at all. Everybody knows that,
No,
Mr. Portnoy.
That's an interesting thing. I put myself in that position. I might do the same thing if I'd been cleaning the dishes off forever, and now I got a new dishwasher. I don't think I would not go back and always do what I always did, which is clean it off. I don't know why that is.
I don't know either. But to Rico's point, I was doing a load in my dishwasher the other day. I had a bunch of knives that you can't put in the dishwasher, like cutting knives. I sliced my finger. It's fine now. I had a big ass slice. You reach into soapy water. It's a hazard. It sucks. It's
There's
the worst.
nothing worse too. The fucking sitting when the bowls sit there with the
Yep.
water, that gross water, and you're
Yeah.
going up and it hits your hands. Oh, it's just horrible.
And dishes suck.
Do anybody there not turn, if you had a bowl, wouldn't you turn it over so that it wouldn't get soaking wet?
But the bowl underneath it, I'm saying, when you it's hard to describe. I'd have to go show you. But for whatever reason, when somebody washes something else with the water, those dishes fill with water. So you reach your hand in to get a spoon out of that bowl, that gross
Yep.
water. It's just
Yeah.
the goddamn worst.
That is disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the worst.
I'm up. I'm going to go back out to outdoor work. I'm going to take pulling weeds.
Yep.
Pulling weeds sucks. White Sox Dave's most viral tweet ever was about weeds.
One of them for sure. And on that note, I am that battle. I won that battle against the weeds last year. However, the war is still ongoing, and I was going to say this on the snake draft today, knowing that weeds would be picked. If you are a landscaper in the Chicago area, I am not looking for a discount or a shout out or anything. I just need someone reliable to help me with these weeds. DM me. I'm open for business with these weeds because I have had enough of them.
Oh, I mean, you use
I've had-
weapons grade
Yes,
glyphosate on it.
literally
Yeah.
weapons grade glyphosate. There's probably it's probably in my water right now. That's how much I used. My drinking water. And I don't care because I want the weeds gone. I'll take the poison in my body to get rid of these weeds. So please do it. These weeds they're Satan. I hate them. And yes, pulling weeds is the worst. It's
Yeah.
awful.
It sucks. Yeah.
I hate to
A lot of them have
disagree.
thorns.
I'm going to disagree.
Oh, okay.
When I owned a home, which is now a while ago, I used to enjoy doing that. I mean, I literally enjoy it. I had a tool that I would, hit it into the ground, and I would get, and I'm not talking about a small amount. I mean, I enjoy doing that. I don't know why. I guess I'm strange.
Now, if I'm like gardening or something like that, it's different. Like around my house, there's no grass. It's just weeds growing out of the concrete and stuff. So it's an eyesore. I can't stand it.
So how do you get rid of them?
I tried poisoning them last year, and they're resilient little assholes. They come back, and they grow. They're like trees. Their roots are so thick, and after a rain, they grow so quick and so fast that the roots are so deep you can't just yank them out. I'm telling you, these things are evil.
It's a big problem, Mr. Portnoy.
I never thought about it in terms of it being a big problem. It is a problem, but I used to enjoy doing it, so I don't understand why you have such a hard time.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I used to look forward to it. Oh, I'm going to go get
Pull
some
some
It
weeds.
can be in a weird
Maybe that was
cathartic.
something.
Yeah, like you're tending your own garden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but-
like if there's a few, yes. But if it's like Dave's problem,
Yeah.
specifically,
That's
a-
the difference,
Yes.
right?
I will say that when I would get in trouble growing up, this was like the number one punishment.
Was it?
Going around.
Go
weeding.
pull some
Yeah.
damn weeds.
Yeah.
I'm up again. Changing sheets.
Yep.
Hate it. Get to that
That's
side,
that's also making the bed, technically, correct?
so to speak.
All right, yeah, you get the whole thing.
I don't mind this one because the benefit,
You like
Right.
the benefit of clean sheets, that is the best feeling in the world.
It's
fresh,
awesome.
Clean sheets,
It's
so
awesome.
it's one of those, and it doesn't really take that long.
Yeah, but I don't know
A
if you
duvet
get if you
cover
get
is
an
a pain in the ass.
ill-fitting sheet, and like it's got to
That's the
keep.
one that sucks.
Yeah,
I don't
I've
like.
gotten into some very serious battles with the with the bed because
Yeah.
the thing doesn't fit properly.
Yep.
The sheet does not fit properly on the bed, so I end up in a battle with the mattress.
It's the worst.
yeah.
It's the
It is.
worst.
And it's almost it. I mean, it's not, but it's almost should be a 2 people job.
Yeah,
It's definitely easier.
It's much
Yeah.
easier with 2 people.
Yeah.
And if you get a king bed, you don't really have to worry about it as much, because it's basically a square, which is nice. So you don't have to wrestle.
yeah, but
with
now
it.
the sheets are so. Now the mattresses are so deep. It
you gotta
feels
get the
like.
deep. You have to
Yeah.
get the deep pocketed things.
I know.
You have to always get the deep pocketed.
I hate it.
What's the worst feeling is when you hear the sheet rip
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's a bad feeling.
because you extended it.
Yeah.
Are you a bougie guy, Mr. Portnoy? Like, you got like 60,000 thread count sheets? What do you got?
I don't think I've ever had anything that nice, to tell you the truth. I don't sleep that well, so what's the point? If you only sleep in 2-3 hours a night, why should you go through all that effort? No, I'm only
Maybe
kidding.
you'll sleep better if you have better sheets.
Well,
That's an interesting thought.
maybe maybe it's just with the nightcap blocks out the nice sheets.
Yeah. Do you know you guys are still not, as I look at you, you're still not moving the way you really are.
We'll come back soon, I promise.
It'll click back. It's an internet issue.
Eddie, I got a short lifespan.
No, that's not true.
We're talking about this afternoon, right? You gotta get, now, it's funny because now I see you're fine, but then you go to a point.
Huh.
Rico, you're up.
All right. I don't think we do this that much, but when you got to do it, it sucks. You know, you got a girl coming over for the first time. She's going to see your apartment. You know, the wife has a tough week. You're like, how can, make the house a little bit better? Or you're hosting a party. You got company coming over, this, that. Cleaning the toilet blows.
Yeah.
It's
Rico.
I don't care about this one.
Me neither.
Well, he just hit the most important topic in my life.
Dave, do you not do it?
No, I do it very
that's
regularly,
not what
but
I'm
it
saying.
takes 10 seconds.
I just have had a plumber come over here twice, or maybe 3 times in the last 3 weeks. And every time I hear ka-ching, the plumber's doing that, and it's not me. And it is not cheap to straighten this stuff out. But I had a toilet was malfunctioning, and when it starts to malfunction, there's nothing more important in your life than getting that fixed and fixed correctly, quickly. Trust me on that.
Gotta have a toilet.
Huh?
Have to have a good toilet.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And when you don't, it is the most important thing in your world.
Mm-hmm.
See, I weirdly feel satisfied by this too. It's so disgusting.
But it
once
only takes. You get the brush out, you spray a little bit, you scrub, you flush, you're good.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah,
to
but
me.
there might be you got to clean the bottom, the outside.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You got all the pubes.
It's not
floating around the
great.
base of the
Not great.
toilet.
I'm getting nauseous.
My biggest thing is the dog hair, because I have to child-proof my whole house because he's like the Velociraptor in Jurassic Park. Like, he knows how to open the latch doors, so he goes in there, and I have like a child-proof thing over the toilet too. So he's always trying to knock the toilet seat off. So it's always covered in dog hair. So I have to do this a lot because of that. But it is annoying. But it's not it doesn't take very long. And I feel like I have an extreme version because it's dog hair everywhere.
You say your dog knows how to do that?
He knows how to open the toilet and open the bathroom door, and so he's always trying to.
That's impressive.
He's very smart, but he never
Does he
uses it for.
talk?
No, no. He's smart, but he doesn't use it for good ever. He only uses it to get in trouble.
What's that commercial that always says we're here for good?
It's a Car Shield commercial.
Oh my God! Don't say that.
My uncle was a bartender, Mr. Portnoy. He had a guy come in and said his dog could talk.
You know something? I think I've seen something about that.
Yeah. What do you mean?
I've seen some kind of a commercial of some sort where the dog speaks.
Yeah. So this guy, he's behind the bar, and the guy comes in. He's like, "You got to give me free drinks if my dog could talk."
Yes, I've seen that. Go on.
So my uncle goes, "All right, yeah, no problem." So the guy goes to the dog, "Hey, who's the best baseball player of all time?"
And
he goes, "Roof." He's like, "Come on." So then he goes, "All right, well, where does Santa Claus go?" He goes, "Roof." So my uncle throws him out of the bar, beats him up. The guy beats him up, throws him out. The dog walks out with him after. They get outside. The guy's all bloody. The dog turns to him and goes, "I guess I should have said Barry Bonds, huh?"
yeah, I've heard similar jokes to that.
Mr. Portnoy, is your television just 98% advertising? The way
Seems that way. The way I'm talking,
the way he talks about
let me
commercials,
tell you, if
I
it's
swear
not
there's
my
no
commercials-
programming.
Yeah, is there anything in between the commercials?
That's it. Yeah, he's just.
Well, you know something. I have a thing about that. Believe it or not, with some of these commercials that what Car Shield and all that group. I mean, I will run across the room to put them on mute. It just can't. I can't stand it. I cannot stand it. I can't describe how much I hate it. I mean, it's
I don't blame you.
The same thing over and over and over. I mean, if they wanted, if they gave me a choice, we'll stop the commercials. Just pay us $1,000 and we won't do it anymore. I think about it pretty seriously because that's how much I hate it. And it's all no offense to Car Shield and the like. Now that you know something, it must work because Car Shield isn't the only one doing this. There's similar companies in the same business. Am I wrong about that?
1-800-54-GIANT Glass.
No, I'm thinking of it. There's other companies that are in the exact same business as Car Shield. The competitors.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of that. Oh, who was it? The woman that was the race car driver.
Danica Patrick.
Yes. She does their commercials.
Oh.
Not for Car Shield, but for one of their competitors.
I love it.
I will look into this.
We're like 5 years later still talking Car Shield. It's great.
At least I'm consistent. What makes you think I
That is
talk
true.
about anything else?
No, I know. I love it. I'm just worried about your TV. I feel like they're getting one over on you. They're like it's
yeah.
all advertising, and
Well,
then they're
you know
giving you like a
something?
minute of Letterman here or there, and then it's back to ads.
You know something? I guess the advertising works because when I said Car Shield, everybody here knows exactly what it is, right?
Well,
What
yes.
better advertisement? No, I shouldn't say. What better indication of how well these commercials work? Because for people, and we're at all different age groups here and everything. We all know, every single one of us on this, whatever we're doing, know what Car Shield is, right?
Yep.
yes.
Yeah.
So then it works.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I will say, I only think about Car Shield when I see you.
Yes.
I don't think that's what their intent is.
If Car Shield wanted you to do some type of advertisement, would you say yes?
That's a good question.
What's your price? Everyone's got their price.
I'm going to tell you something, and we're not going to talk about politics. Obviously, I know you don't want to, and I'm not going to name anybody. But there are a couple of politicians who, if they asked me to endorse them, I wouldn't.
Fair.
So
Okay.
I just wouldn't. And I'm not saying who, but when all push comes to shove, I have some, I don't want to use the word morals. I guess I will. I have some scruples,
Okay.
maybe a better word. I have limits on what I'll do.
You can't be bought.
I didn't say that.
But Car Shield does not fit into that category, right?
But it can't be bought by Car Shield.
There we go.
Yeah. Part of My Cheesesteak. It's officially cheesesteak season. Part of My Cheesesteak is serving up the ultimate game day fuel for football season. Loaded cheesesteaks, tenders, fries, and popular desserts delivered straight to your door. Whether you're watching the game or just craving some late night eats, ordering off our menu is the best play you can make. We're talking big, overstuffed cheesesteaks loaded with steak and melty cheese, hot, fast, and ready to crush cravings. Go to partofmycheesesteak.com, use code PMC20, and score 20% off your order. Again, partofmycheesesteak.com. That code one more time, PMC20 for 20% off your order. Make sure you're doing it. Football season's here. It's time for cheesesteaks.
White Sox Dave, you're up.
I'm gonna go with cleaning gutters. This might be the actual worst one. You only got to do it once or twice a year in fall, and I'm not a heights guy. I grew up in a ranch house, so it was only one story, so I would suck it up and do it. But the water's always freezing because it gets caught up by the leaves, and it's usually late fall. Your hands are just icicles at the end of it. The leaves are disgusting. They like turn into mud. There's gunk everywhere. Whenever you clean them out, they like flow down, and it's like you didn't even get make any ground, cover any ground. It takes forever. It sucks, and then you got to clean them up on the ground when you throw them out of the gutters. It sucks ass.
Again, there's so many ads of companies that do that.
That's true.
Do you folks see those ads? You don't have to
Yes.
A guy of your stature, you don't have to be doing that. Hire somebody. They want to do it. They're advertising they want to do it. Take your wallet and give them a couple bucks. And get them
I'm at the point in my life where I would absolutely fork up whatever it took.
You couldn't do it at your place now anyway.
I couldn't.
Yeah.
It's too high.
Yeah.
So I guess
We have to get a whole new roof at my place.
That was a thing growing up, though, where everything you said was true. There's always something cool about being on the roof.
I didn't like it.
Yeah. You hate heights.
I didn't like it.
Yeah, I never did this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of probably a regional thing.
Show
right?
me a Jewish person that is in that business.
You don't think so?
No.
No?
No. Jews don't do that kind of stuff. Trust me, that's what being Jewish is all about. You learn at a very young age that that's what a screwdriver is for. Give it to somebody who knows what to do with it.
All right. Chief.
I just want to stop. I didn't mean to. Did you ever watch my crazy son try to hammer a nail into a piece of wood?
Yes.
That's what Jews don't do that. I'm sorry.
Well, Mr. Portnoy, consider yourself lucky for never having to clean a gutter, never having done it before. It's awful.
I can believe it.
I'm not sure if Jews have ever done this, but raking leaves in the fall. This was like another punishment one. Or if I had like a bad hockey game, my dad would be like, "Go rake the leaves. Your wrists aren't strong enough." And so he's like, he would make me do like
Nice
yard
guy.
work. Yeah. Like, you should have finished that one. Get out there and rake.
And he says, "Go rake the leaves."
Go rake the leaves. Get your forearm stronger.
When my kids were young, including David Portnoy, what I used to love was to rake leaves and to a big pile, and they would run and dive into the leaves.
Yeah, that was fun too. We used to like throw a football in the bottom and do like a fumble
Dives.
drill and
Yeah.
try to like whoever came up with the ball first won.
Really, the action of the raking is not bad. It's the bagging it part where
I
it's,
agree with that too.
Yeah, the bagging is worse for sure, but it is like you're sore. Like if we had a big yard with a lot of trees,
you probably had a huge yard.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
because we're out.
I can imagine
we're out in the
where-
country,
Mhm.
So
that checks.
yeah,
How'd you feel when the bag would break and you have nobody to blame but yourself?
that was like a demoralizing moment because it's like you gotta, and then you try to do the thing where you like hold the bag and the
And
base.
half of them fall out.
Yeah, and you just kind of
No, it's not going to work, but you're trying it anyways.
And this is another one where you could strategically make your piles to blow into the neighbor's yard who you don't like.
What does it say about somebody? And I'm in that group. I would know it wasn't going to work, but I would try to do it anyway, and I would always fail.
Mr. Portnoy, you're back up. What are you picking here?
What am I? Where are we again? I'm supposed to pick what?
The worst chore. The worst chore.
The worst chore. Let me give me a minute here to think about that.
Yeah, no problem. Your first pick was last minute chores.
Yeah, okay. The worst chore.
What's your least favorite of the last minute chores that you got to do like every day or two?
Throwing out the trash.
Oh, all right. Do you want to pick throwing out the trash?
Yeah,
Okay.
I would say so.
Yeah. What don't you like about it?
It's disgusting. Smells.
Fair.
This is actually the one I don't
Is that
like.
enough?
Yeah. There are definitely levels to this though too. Like
Yeah.
when I lived in both my places on the west side, I had to walk pretty far to the alley, and there were always just so many like rats back there. So it was it was disgusting. So now I don't really mind it, but back in
You don't mind the rats?
I don't have rats in my area now, but my old
glad
place
for
in that alley there was just there had to be hundreds of them. So it was bad. So I'm with you. Taking out the trash can be very bad.
I stand by it's a daytime activity.
I mean, you can't always control when your trash is.
I know, but
piled up.
you don't want rats, raccoons, skunks.
Say it. Yep.
Yeah, like that's
Say it, Ed.
That's
Yeah,
all
I mean,
the-
they collect it at night, Eddie, too, though, sometimes,
Mine comes at the same time every.
Yeah, mine's early morning.
ours is during the day. But I think New York.
Oh, in
is
New
all-
York.
We
days
put it
are
out
right.
at night, so then
Yeah.
you forget. Sometimes you wake up in the middle of the night. Like, if it's freezing, there's times I'll take a bag to the front of the house and fling it to my street and get it near the bags. So, like, try and...
What a good neighbor.
It's my own house. It's my own house.
My neighbor, I don't know his name, I think it's Rico.
It's my own house.
I can't
What
wait.
is-
This is going to be on the Facebook group pretty soon.
Yeah. He didn't like that one.
You get it in the can.
Yeah.
I got to go out there anyway, but I take a shot. I
Yeah.
fling it, try and land it in the can. If you miss, then you got to go out and put it in.
Yep.
But is that still your property when you...
Yeah, it's the front of my house.
Oh, okay. What a good neighbor you are. Throwing the garbage in the front of your house.
It's in a bag, Mr. Portnoy. You're throwing the bag in the
Did it
can.
ever occur to you, what kind of bag is it? Is it a secure bag or is it just a piece of shit? The bag.
Secure bag.
I'm talking about the bag.
Yeah, it's
Not
a secure
you.
bag.
What kind of bag?
I don't know. No free ads. I don't know. Black, usually like contractor bag with big one if you're doing like stuff around the house, or a white one. I don't know.
And all right, and here's the question I'm asking you. Do you put garbage in that?
Yeah.
That sucks. I mean, really. What kind of neighbor are you?
What do you? I don't think you understand what I'm talking about.
Probably not.
You take the bag and you try to throw it in the. I've already have the cans out, so if like there's an extra one, I've already taken the garbage to the front of the house.
Yeah.
And there's three garbage cans filled with garbage.
Right.
So now it's like, oh, this sucks. You got to walk to the street. It's usually freezing. It's at night. You got to bring it back. I'll take a shot and try to fling the bag into the thing to save
And
myself.
hold it. What percentage do you hit? Does it land where you wanted it to?
Don't.
25, but it's worth a shot.
What's the percent? I didn't hear that.
25,
45?
25, 25.
25. So what about the 75% that missed?
You go get it, but I have to take it to the street anyway. So with this way, I'm taking a shot and see if it goes in.
And what
It's like if there's a clear offsides, you don't just throw a 2-yard out route. You throw a Hail Mary because it's
is
like
it possible that somebody could be walking them by and get hit with a bag of garbage?
it's at my front steps. I look out the door. I go look both ways. No one's coming. You throw the bag.
That story doesn't sound real to me. I think you're leaving something out of that story. I'd like to. Could we get some of your neighbors to come on the show and
We've done it
That's
before.
already.
That could be that could be arranged.
Already gone down.
we'll get some confirmation whether he's really missing?
Mr. Portnoy, you were up again.
Oh man, I'm lost here. What where are we?
So
Things that are chores.
Yes.
bad chores.
Bad
Chores that you
chores.
don't
Bad
like.
chores. All right. I'm going to need a couple minutes to think about this. Bad chores. All right. Bad chores is cleaning. I have a grill, like a indoor grill type thing, and cleaning it after it's been used to cook something.
You're talking like a
that.
George Foreman grill kind of
Yeah.
thing?
A what?
Like a George Foreman grill?
I don't use that since he died.
Oh.
I didn't think he would. You know something? You got to say one thing about him. I never thought. Did anybody ever think he would die? I never thought he would die.
George Foreman?
George Foreman. Wait a minute. I know we're getting a little off track, which is my specialty here. But didn't you guys think? I mean, he seemed indestructible to me.
Oh my God! Your wife's like, "I'd love a hamburger." Nah, George is dead. You can't do it. Out of respect.
No, seriously.
Yeah,
And
but
first of all, if you think about his life, what he started out as and what he ended up being, unbelievable.
I watched like three. People don't like the movie. I watched 3/4 of the movie on the plane. Jeff and guys were saying it was stupid. I liked it. I did think it was a good story.
It's a wonderful story. You talk about the American way. Here's a guy went from what he was. If somebody would have told you back, you're yawning on me here. Don't do that, Rico.
Me?
Yeah, I thought you were yawning.
Oh no.
No, I'm keeping myself awake. Listen, didn't you think he was a quintessential success story in America? I mean, what could be more
definitely. It's the American
impressive?
dream. American dream.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I did think he was going to die eventually, though. But he's been old my whole life. Like, I don't remember him in his prime as a fighter.
I didn't even realize
Oh,
he
I
died.
do.
It was just a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Big George
I forgot
Foreman.
about that.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you something. At one point, he was the most, what's the right word? He was the baddest man on the planet.
Yeah.
That kind of language. I mean, he was something else as a boxer. And then if somebody would have told you, and I always think about things this way, back when he was this unbelievable boxer, and if somebody would have said to me, you think he's a great boxer, where do you see what kind of businessman he is? And nobody would have believed it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, unbelievable as a businessman.
Yeah.
Better than a boxer.
Took 10 years off in his prime.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, should I throw out my grill then or no? Mr. Portnoy?
What's that?
Should I throw my grill away?
Your George Foreman grill?
Yeah.
I would. But
I would too. Yeah, he's got to.
It's easy for me to
He's
say.
dead. You got to.
Yeah. All right.
Out of respect.
I guess I have no choice.
Yeah.
I actually think this is a good pick, by the way.
I do too.
While it is satisfying, I find the most annoying part is you got to wait till put the cover back on when the grill gets cold, like cools down,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes you forget that.
I've actually never had a George Foreman grill. So.
Really, I'm saying like an outdoor grill. I just
An
put
outdoor
clean-
grill, that is I wish I had that on my list because that is,
Yeah, because I just put cleaning.
I only do it I have the smoker.
Yeah.
So I only have to like really deep clean it a couple times a year,
Mhm.
but it is a project. It
Dude.
takes like a couple hours.
You basically got to disassemble it. and
Yeah, you
everything.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and hose it down and shit. That's
Yep.
what I do.
George Foreman grill was elite in college, and so was the thing. You ever heard of a pizzazz, Mr.
Oh,
Portnoy?
I have a lot of pizzazz, yeah.
That it spins you cook a pizza.
Oh, I
under
thought
like
you were
a-
saying I had a lot of pizzazz.
No, the pizzazz is a rotating pizza oven that kids used to cook in college. It was awesome.
Never heard of that. Never heard of that.
Chief, you're up.
Kind of similar to Mr. Portnoy, but cleaning the stovetop. So you have to take the grates off, and it's always like little bits of the food that you're cooking, and like a sauce will just get baked on there. You have to really scrub it. A lot of elbow grease to get that clean the right way. I absolutely hate that. It is my least favorite thing to clean, I would say, to the point, and I feel guilty about this sometimes, but I have a cleaning lady come like quarterly, and if it's getting nasty, but I know she's coming in like a couple of weeks, I'll just leave it. Like
Very nice.
You're up.
What a nice human being.
But I'm paying her for that, Mr. Portnoy. It's a
Wait a minute.
service.
I want to ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
does the fact that you're paying for something, anything, all right, mean that you can treat that other human being that's going to be involved in cleaning
That's
it?
No,
exactly
no.
what it
I
means.
treat Yolanda and I. She loves me. She loves me.
Don't tell me that's her name. That's
That's
not
her name. I swear to God,
You
it's
made
Yolanda.
that up.
I will. I'll
Get
pull
her.
her. I'll,
I won't be on next week, but get her on there, Yolanda. let's. You know what would be interesting? Without giving her a heads up,
Dave,
why don't you
what does
guys,
it say?
Would somebody else question Yolanda and see whether he treats her like a human being?
Oh, of course I do. I make her a coffee.
I'm
I
not
get her
asking
water.
you. I'm asking we should get Yolanda. I'll even come back if you want me to.
All right.
I could ask some interesting questions.
Yolanda's on vacation until.
I figured that.
No. Yolanda is on. The next time she's coming to my house is October 15th because she left for Mexico for 2 weeks.
She must be paying her pretty well.
Yeah, yeah. I think Yolanda does okay.
Jesus, are you her only customer?
Oh no. Yolanda, she came highly recommended, so she has many customers.
Shout out to her.
Yeah.
Is she doing better than you?
I don't know. She might be. It's all tax free, so it's all cash.
Don't forget, there's going to be taxes. No more taxes on tips now. You know.
Yeah, that's. What do you think of that law?
I never thought about it before. To tell you the truth, I've never. And I can tell you too. I've never been somebody that was receiving tips that could have been taxed.
Yeah.
So I'm not familiar with that whole problem.
White Sox, Dave.
I am going to go with, and this is also something that I think probably Chief and I are the only ones who had to deal with this, but picking up the dog shit. So now in the city, obviously you're walking the dog and you're picking it up on the spot. Growing up, I had a big-ass fenced yard, about an acre lot, which is about the size of a football field, so a lot of land. So you just let the dog out in the morning, let him go shit, let him come right back in. Obviously, it piles up. I was always tasked as the eldest male. That was my duty on top of cutting the grass, so I'd have to do that first, and I'd have to pick up 1,000 piles of dog shit, put them in the fucking garbage can. It sucks for obvious reason.
The worst version of this, in my opinion, is because we had a big yard as well. Is when it was finally done snowing.
Oh my God! And yeah,
so like the snow is melted.
Surprise.
Yeah, and then you have to go through and pick
landmines everywhere.
Pick up
everywhere.
2 months worth of shit that was in the snow, buried in the snow. So, good.
Since we're talking about dog shit, all right, I have a question for everybody. I have somebody in my family who is much more aggressive with strangers than I am. Because you might not believe this, but I'm somebody that no matter what I see, it would have to be a murder. I'm very reluctant to engage with strangers about anything. I just ignore it. I mind my own business. But there's somebody else I know in my family who's not like that. And this person, if this person sees someone go on the beach and not pick up the dog shit, this other person will engage that person, although I 100% agree that it's wrong. You got a dog, and the dog goes on the beach, and you see the dog take a crap. That shouldn't happen.
Yeah.
But you may not believe this about me, but even if I see it, as much as I know it's terrible, I wouldn't say anything. I just wouldn't say. That's just my nature. I just mind my own business. But somebody else might think, and maybe some of you guys are like that, if you see something like that, specifically that, and you saw somebody let their dog do that, would you just be quiet and pretend like you didn't see it, or would you say something which might lead to a confrontation?
I'm more if it directly affects me or they think they could get in on me or my time doesn't matter. Like, so yeah, that makes sense for the community, but like people trying to cut in front of you on the plane, people wait until the last second to cut in at traffic.
That's a totally different thing. That's not the same. That's not no, it's not. I'm talking about.
I'm more inclined if it directly affects me. If it directly affects me.
All right. So under what you seem to be saying, if you were on the beach and your dog I shouldn't say your dog, and you saw a dog take a crap on the beach, but it doesn't really affect you.
No, I think it does on a communal beach. So yeah, you're right.
Well,
I probably would
different.
say something. I would say something.
All
I
right.
would.
And knowing, and if the person, of all people, Rico, I can imagine, you said something to somebody, and I'm saying this because I know someone in my family that is confrontational with people like that, and I understand it. Other than the fact that I'm I'm given a premise that for some reason I keep my mouth shut unless it's really something egregious. And the opposite of that is if somebody who is not directly affected, other than it's on the beach and you're going to go on the beach soon, and you see that, and somebody has their dog, and they let the dog do the thing in the beach and they don't pick it up. Rico, you going to say something to that person?
Yeah, I think you got to say something.
I think you do. I think you got to say
Put
something.
them in their place.
Yep.
Dave,
And if they
pick.
give you a lot of crap about that, no pun, what would that lead to?
I think you would have the backing of some other people around too.
No,
'cause it is-
no, Rico. I'm saying let me finish.
All right.
It's just you. This person's got their dog. You just walked onto the beach. You saw the dog take a crap, and you saw the owner of the dog just keep moving on. Would you say something?
Yeah.
Do you think it would lead to a real confrontation?
I don't know how they can defend that they think they're right, but yeah, I guess you're right.
No,
Yeah,
there are a
it would
lot
lead
of
to a
people that won't even try to defend they will say, mind your own business.
All right.
Is that what you would say? All right.
I guess. I mean, it depends how big the guy is. You know, I'm not looking to get into a fight. I probably got a beach chair on my back. I'm looking to.
I'm talking about someone of I'm not obviously if it was some kind of bodybuilder, you got to think twice. I'm talking about just an average sized male.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's worth getting in a fight, but you definitely say something. So.
And then they tell you, and then this person is going to say to you, Rico, mind your own business. What are you going to do if they say that?
I'd say, all right, I guess. It's like, all right, whatever. It's a big beach. Move around it. I don't know. I guess they win,
Rico, you're up.
Wait a minute, I want to hear the answer. Is there anybody else there that would not go along
Well,
with
Mr.
that?
Portnoy, you got to realize we're talking household chores here. We're talking poop in your backyard.
That's a good point. That's well taken.
All right.
Well, you made a fool out of me, but it's a point.
No, we did it.
Oh, it's okay.
Zoom out a little, Lance.
Well, you get
Well,
your.
the difference is we started talking about something that I am very aware of.
Yes.
Put it that way, because I live very near to a beach, and we see that kind of stuff all the time. I know I'm jumping off the thing here, but I see that all the time.
Kelly's
of
on the
people
beach.
that just totally ignore the fact that you're not supposed to let your dog take a crap on the beach. And I know it has nothing to do with our topic. But so be it.
It's all right.
It's a good
pick.
Yeah.
Rico, you're up.
All right. To Chief's point of like lifting something heavy, I've also now kind of inherited this in two houses because my dad's a little bit older. So my mom's like, hey, come help out. Like when it's time to do this, you got to change it over. Taking the air conditioners out of storage or taking the air conditioners out of the window and up into the attic or the garage. There's like 5 or 6 for each house. It's awkward. You're fighting through the thing. It always seems like it cuts your arm. It's brutal. I know. I wrote a blog series, things you thought when you were rich, when you were a little kid. Central air is at the top of that list, and I still have yet to achieve central air in my home.
Wow.
But-
Is that just not a thing on Staten Island or something?
No, you have it, but the house I bought is really old.
Same.
It has forced air. You can convert it over. So I haven't been able to fully convert it over.
Yeah.
I got window units.
Yep.
I don't think that makes me poor. I think that makes me average.
I didn't say poor. I just
No, it's Rico. I'm in the same boat. My building was. I think it's over 100 years old, so it's just don't have it.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's carrying those in is a pain in the ass.
Yep.
When I was poor, my son was poor. But years ago, I remember taking the damn air conditioners out of the window, usually getting cut somewhere along the line by the air conditioner. Also getting the air conditioner, the water that was in the air conditioner spill all over me. And it was not a wonderful experience, and something that I don't regret that I don't have to do anymore.
Rico, this is an awesome pick.
It's a bad day.
Yeah.
It's brutal.
To me,
Also, taking them out means it's getting cold. It's depressing.
I can't wait for that.
Did you ever leave them in over the winter?
Yeah, I do sometimes, to be honest with you.
And what happens to the air conditioner?
Still kind of works. We keep the one in the bedroom pretty much year round. Like, it is what it is.
And of course, you could always buy a new one.
Yeah.
Which is probably what you end up doing because the other one will malfunction.
Nah, it's still it holds pretty good.
I'm going to take cleaning the shower, and that includes White Sox Dave's favorite thing is taking the hair out of the damn drain.
Yep.
There's something about a shower where it's really hard to get it back to the cleanest form that it burst in.
And it's like one of those things where you think you've made progress, and then you go back in there like, I missed spots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one thing. Like, I have a cleaning lady come once a month, and
Jolander again?
That's mine.
It's always different for me. It's a like big company. I think they're national actually, but I can I'll do it weekly on my own every 10 days or whatever, and I can never get it to look as good as they get it to look.
Something I think the cleaning ladies should be listening to this podcast because they got some business here.
Yeah, probably. So yeah, cleaning the shower.
Yep, good pick.
So I grew up, I did not have a dishwasher. This is different than the pick Rico made. Mine is, I just have one in the house that I just bought, unloading the dishwasher.
Yeah, that's what I was alluding to. That's fair. It's two different things.
Okay, I think it is two different things.
Loading and unloading the dishwasher is you can at least take that excess water and shit off the thing. You're taking a pretty clean, so to speak, plate. There's some sauce on there or whatever. Putting it in the dishwasher, it fits kind of nicely. And then when it's clean, you take it out. That's still a pain in the ass, but nothing is worse than when you don't have a dishwasher and that sink of just the fucking water is worse.
Totally.
But you're right, Eddie. Two different picks.
Totally. I think it sucks.
When you go to the dishwasher after it's done, I wear glasses. If I go out too soon after it's finished, my glasses fog up, and I can't see what I'm doing anyway.
Yep.
So you have to the moral of that story. You have to give it a little time.
Yeah.
So that it cools off, which I never have the patience for.
You don't seem like you mind this.
I don't think it's that bad.
No.
Nah, it takes 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's still the process.
Yeah.
There's 8,000 things you could have drafted that would have been better.
No, I disagree.
There's not.
As a little kid, unload the dishwasher. You got to put yourself back to these chores, man. That shit sucks.
I do it every day.
Yeah, this was one where it was like my two sisters and I all had, this was like one of the things we had to do. And it's like I had to do like the plates, and one of them had to do the silverware. One of them had to do like the glasses, like the cups. It was like, it was always, it took like 15 seconds.
Yeah.
You see, you guys are all too young. My dishwasher, when I was younger, was my mother, who was also she was the dish dryer and the dishwasher. And it's a long time ago, and she's no longer with us. God bless her. But in my day, I don't even think when I was, I don't think we ever even had a dishwasher, as I recall. I'm talking about when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Rico, you're back up.
Yeah.
I think there's an easy one for you, Rico.
Yeah, I never like to get too specific. All right, I'll go specific too, in terms of Chiefs point again, like carrying shit, and it feels like this happens way quicker than you are. Like, I'm already at the point. I feel like I just did it 3 months ago. I did the whole thing and organized everything. And now I got to go back to the next phase of bringing them back down. Changing, if you have limited closet space, changing your summer clothes to winter clothes in the closet is a fucking pain in the balls. Pack everything back up, bring it up to the attic, take down 600 sweatshirts, sweaters, refold everything. All the golf shirts got to go up. It's an entire wardrobe when you think about it. The shorts in your drawer, they go out. Down come the dress pants and like sweatpants. Mm-hmm. The stuff that's hanging up, the golf shirts, they go up. You got to bring down sweatshirts. The winter jackets in the closet, they come down. Packing all that up, putting it back up, complete pain in the ass.
This is
switching out the closet from summer to winter.
That is annoying. I will say that now, because we get a lot of merch and stuff here, a lot of my stuff, just when it's time to switch, it becomes, they go in trash bags and it's donations.
Straight to Goodwill.
Yeah, donations. Those little
I mean, you don't have a sideline Washington sweatsuit, that you can't get rid of.
True.
And you don't have like 3 St. Peter's sweatshirts, that are only from the coaching staff. So like, I'm a clothes horse with that stuff.
Yeah.
Like I keep it all.
I'm a hoarder with it too.
Yeah,
I don't throw away anything.
You gotta learn to just like cut the umbilical and get rid of all the sentimental value of your clothes. Because I'm wearing a fucking t-shirt under this hoodie right now. That is a t-shirt. It's my Chicagoland Chargers t-shirt that I've had for like 12 years. When I was coaching baseball, the numbers and letters are all worn off. I will not get rid of it because I just like the shirt that much. I'll wear it until I'm 50.
Rico, were you the one that said you go up in your attic to make the change of clothes?
Yeah.
I always remember a long time ago when I used to have to do those type of menial things that you do. I'm a little joke there. Didn't you find? Or I used to find when I was young, much younger, when I lived and would have to go up in the attic to get the clothes, it would be 150 degrees in there, in the attic when you're making the changeover.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, in the summer. That's why you're doing it. You're like, oh, it's hot as shit. Let me go get my shorts and my bathing suits.
Right.
Yeah, you're going up and it's hot for sure. And then in the winter, it's always cold. My parents redid their attic. But you had the crawl spaces to the side, and there's no light in the side thing, so you got to, like, figure out what you're doing. You pull 6 of your sister's bins out of there and put something else in. It's a nightmare.
Wait, did you have an attic that you could stand up in?
Yes.
See, I did not. When I grew up, you'd have to bend over and halfway and walk up through the attic. It was not a pleasant experience.
Dave, you're up again.
I'm going to start to cry based on some of this.
That I've never had to do that, Rico.
Same. That
sounds awful. So,
and then you got to do it for somebody else in the house.
Yeah.
She packs up the sundresses and they go up and down come,
It sounds shitty.
Yeah, that sounds miserable.
Designer boots.
Mine's a lot easier. It's just a pain in the ball sack. Taking groceries from the car to the kitchen. Then you got to unload them all. And this is the worst part now is that you can go to like the local grocery store or whatever. You're spending $200+. Then when you get home and unload everything, you get your fridge nice and organized. It still looks completely empty, and it's just so demoralizing. Then you got these loose plastic bags everywhere. Obviously, you just throw them out or save a few, whatever you want to do with them. But it's just a pain in the ass. It's time consuming. I hate doing it.
I thought you were going to say that the bags don't hold the groceries.
That too.
They're so skimpy, and they're
the paper bags are horrible.
Times the food ends up on the ground.
That absolutely.
They got rid of
true.
plastic bags now, Mr. Portnoy. You got to bring your own paper bags.
We get taxed every bag in Chicago.
And then I have 100 of them, but you never think to bring them.
Yeah.
And you're getting banged 79 cents for each bag.
Wow.
Ours is only 7 cents.
Yeah.
I don't know how much mine are. I just like to say 79. I don't know.
Ours are 7 cents a bag. And honestly, I don't really hate that.
I have all the bags that I should bring to the supermarket in the car.
Mm-hmm.
Every single time. I forget to bring them to the supermarket. I just leave them in the car.
Yep.
I mean, consistently, I'm at 100% of forgetting the bag. If the bag could talk, It would, but it can't. And it's sitting there in the front seat. And I'm just ignoring it after being so proud of myself that I remembered to take it. That's only half the battle. You got to bring it into the store.
Chief, you're back up.
Vacuuming. So this is, again, a dog-related issue. My dog sheds a lot. He also has white fur, black fur, gray fur, and brown fur. So no matter what you're wearing, no matter what the surface is, he has some hair that's going to show up 100% of the time. So I vacuum every day. And I got a Roomba to tag team it, and it feels like you don't even make
it's
it.
It's a constant.
I am at war
circle.
with the dog hair.
See, this is
Do those work
for me. That's
I just want to know, do those work well? Those
The Roombas?
It's a compliment.
I could never have it just on its own, but I feel like it does help with the regular vacuuming.
Yes.
Like you have to just actually vacuum too, but it picks up. I mean, I have to emptying out the vacuum too is a pain and disgusting. So I clean out the room, but it is picking stuff up. But if you just try to do it with only that, it'll not make a difference.
What about Yolanda? Where is she in all this?
I only have her come by once a quarter. But she's
Once
there.
a quarter?
Yeah, she's there to do like the baseboards and the hardwood floor, and she cleans things that I don't even know were dirty. She does like the
I
inside.
wonder if she could join a union or something.
That would be a bad decision for her because she's not paying any union dues. She's not paying any taxes. It's all cash. Yolanda's doing great.
You think she feels that way?
I think she does.
Really?
Yeah.
She's in Mexico on vacation right now.
Yeah.
Drinking some Mai Tais or something on a beach.
So this one's definitely worse for dog people.
Yeah.
This is one of the things, though, I like doing it. 'Cause it's in a weird way. I got a separate garbage can in my laundry room that I only fill up with lint from the dryer and dog hair just to see how many different trips I'm vacuuming to fill it up. And it's not nearly as many as you'd think. But this is one of the
Ace
ones.
doesn't shed like George.
I have a
does.
border collie too, though.
Oh,
that
yeah.
sheds like fucking crazy.
That's true.
Vacuuming sucks too because sometimes the wire comes out and going.
I got like a $9 wireless.
I'm glad you brought this up, Rico, because that was always a pain for me too. So I invested. It was not cheap in the Dyson. You charge it on the wall vacuum cleaner. How
do those work? Are those work well?
Mr. Portnoy, these things are a pain in the ass. I regret it every day because you're constantly trying to get the container because it doesn't have like a big bag. So the container is only like the size of like this coffee mug I'm holding. I don't know if we're frozen still, but
Yeah,
it's a small container and it's hard to get it open and off of there. So you're like fighting just to empty it.
Oh,
And then then it's like you're vacuuming and you're like, oh, the battery's out. So then you got to charge it. And then it's like, so if I could go back in time and not spend, I think it was damn near $700 for this vacuum, I would not. I would not do that. So
the whole process. You're right. Then God forbid it spills on the ground, and now you got to clean all that shit up.
God forbid it spills.
How about how fucking loud it is? And you're doing it, and you get a question from upstairs, like, "Hey, what time are we leaving?" You got to shut it off. You're like, "What?" And then you yell back down. Brutal. And then worse, if you just want to sit there when you're a kid, like your dad does it, your mom does it. Now you feel guilty.
Yep.
Before the day. You didn't have pausing on the TV. You just want to watch a program. You got to jack it up, and then you feel bad. You got to go over. Oh, Ma, you want me to help? Now you're vacuuming.
Yeah.
Vacuuming
Rico,
sucks
you get
balls.
so much pent up. I don't know what the
You're
right
Mr.
word
Portnoy,
is.
hand to God. You've never been vacuuming, and she asks a question. You got to
I'm going to tell you something.
Through three rooms, you never got to do
Listen to me.
that?
Listen. Not only we have a Dyson, it was on my recommendation. Okay, of seeing the advertising. That thing sucks.
Thank you.
Yeah, it really does. And we bought it because I thought it was the best thing you could buy, and it's not.
It stinks.
It really is not. And first of all, you may not believe this, but I'm not as strong as I used to be, and the damn thing is heavy. I'm talking about the Dyson vacuum. I think it's heavy, and to start to lug it around after it's supposed to be the best thing you can buy when you're going to buy, not in my book.
I agree with you, Mr. Portnoy.
Mr. Portnoy, you're up again.
Oh boy. What are we? Where are we here?
What's the worst
Worst
chore?
chores.
The worst chores. It's funny. I was gonna. You took one away from me. That Dyson vacuum. Using that vacuum is a real chore, but I'm not gonna say something that's already been said. Give me a minute. Let's skip me, and I'll go on to the. I'll think of something.
Well, you actually have to do 2 picks in a row.
Yeah.
I do.
Yes.
This is punishment for me. Do you realize I got nothing in my brain?
You could take coming on the dog walk as a chore.
Yeah. You could do. Think of any chore around the house. Look around your house, and what is there to do?
You like making the bed?
No.
What about dusting? Do you like dusting?
Give him a minute. Give him a minute.
Give me a minute.
Yeah. What the heck?
I'll tell you something, though. I do like to keep the toilet clean. I don't enjoy it, but I've spent good money to have this plumber come over, and he's become my partner. And but as a result, I check the toilet all the time because I want to make sure that it's not malfunctioning because it has in the past. And when it does, that's not good for me.
No.
So
that's a chore. And the chore, I'll tell you something else too. The chore is to call the plumber and beg him to come over again after he believes he fixed it.
So calling the plumber.
I
like that.
I'll accept that.
I can't believe cleaning the toilet hasn't been picked yet. So
It has.
I know I'm joking, but go ahead, calling the plumber. I like that pick.
Calling a plumber is not like cleaning the toilet.
Right, I get
It's
it.
related because
Yeah.
I'm calling the plumber because I couldn't clean the toilet.
Right,
Good pick.
Right?
good pick. Very good
Okay,
pick.
those are 2 picks for me, right?
Yeah. And no, you need one more. You need another pick.
Oh my God. This is hard for me. You realize I have absolutely nothing in my brain. My brain is
Yes,
my
you
brain
do.
is malfunctioning. It's empty.
You just saw Dr. Zeitler.
You know something? It's been a long time since I saw Dr. Zeitler, and God rest him. I hope he's in a good place. It's been
Same.
a long time.
Mm-hmm.
You're the only one that knows who Dr. Zeitler is, I believe.
We've talked about him on this show.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
yeah.
He can't sue me. I know that.
So anything around the house that you don't like to do,
What about bringing in the packages?
let them think.
I don't like doing that. You're right.
Sucks.
Anything that requires strength, I'm not in favor of.
All right.
Anything around the house you don't want to do, or do you want to take that?
Anything around the house that has any weight to it for me to lift, I'm against.
All right.
Especially if I have to bend. Especially, we have an elevator, and sometimes our packages, not too often because we don't get shit, but there are packages on the elevator, and I have to look at those. Even though says something about me. Even though I know those packages on the elevator, which is starting to move, so it's not easy to get to it. I know they're not for me, all right? But I'll take a peek anyway, just in case. And 9 out of 10 times, it's not for me. And now I'm bending. Do you ever try to bend down in a moving elevator?
Ooh, you get a little
It's
dizzy.
not-
It makes you dizzy.
Huh?
It makes you a little dizzy when you do that.
And,
Yeah.
I have a tendency to get dizzy in those situations anyway. So that was a good one I just thought of.
Yeah.
And
Checking packages, yeah.
inevitably, the packages is not for me. That's the other thing. And I know that before I bend down, it's not for me, but I still got to look. I know it's not for me.
Your pick is
Bringing in packages.
Bring up packages that are not for me.
Yeah, that are
Yeah.
not for him.
Okay.
Bending over.
Bending over to check
Bending
packages
over.
that
Yes.
aren't actually for him. Yeah.
All right. Chief, you're up.
This was another. My dad was big on yard work punishments, so mowing the lawn was the last one.
I always liked it.
We didn't have a rider. We only.
I didn't have a rider either.
Okay, so and then my dad, we never had a rider, and then he can't fix anything, but he would always insist that he could. So, not an exaggeration, we had a lawnmower, a push lawnmower that had 4 different size wheels, because he was like, the wheel broke, so he'd go down to Home Depot, not
See, he
bother.
wasn't Jewish. He
No,
wasn't.
not bother to check what size the wheel was. So then you're like, the grass would be all uneven, and then he'd be like, grass looks like shit. I'm like, well, there's 4 different sizes. I'm doing the best I can, and he would have like the top popped off, and he just like, literally, this is not an exaggeration, duct tape and chicken wire to like keep the top of the lawnmower in place. So that lawnmower was something. But mowing,
And he was too stubborn to go back down there, right?
Well, the first thing that happens
just put it
when you
on.
go to the
I got a
first
good
thing that
story about
happens
that.
when you go to Home Depot or whatever, they ask you, well, what size is the wheel?
Yeah.
And you go, duh.
Shit.
My dad did that. Yeah, it's again typical like stubborn shit, right? So
Yep.
he buys a Christmas tree one year and doesn't take down the Christmas tree stand or doesn't know how long it is. All you gotta do is take a paper plate and like mark across. You don't think. Comes home, the tree stump is way too big to fit in the fucking stand.
Yeah.
Can't load back the tree. He's not putting it back on the car
Right.
and tying it. Most unhandy guy there is. We don't have any kind of knives. We don't have power tool like in the house. So he's cutting it with like steak knives to try and chop it down. And he's fucking
like whittling it down. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, and he's hitting his hand and he's just cursing at himself, screaming, motherfucker.
Yeah.
He goes into Wall Street the next day, and people are like, yo, like, did you get in a fight with a cat? Like, what happened? He's like, leave me alone. Like, don't talk. Just his hands are a fucking disaster.
Dads are
and my
such
mother just kept being
idiots.
like, just take it back. He's like, I'm
Yeah.
not taking it back. I'm not going back.
That was always Christmas time for dads.
I would have been
That's
a
my next
devastating team with your dad. We would have been an unbelievable combination of neither one of us could do anything.
Yeah, you guys would get along.
Yeah. Yeah. And that this is
Used to be a comedy team, I think, called Frick and Frack.
Yeah.
Did you ever hear of them?
Yeah, I have heard
Oh,
of
yeah.
that.
White Sox Dave, you're up.
I had this written in already, but on the note of Christmas, taking down and putting up Christmas decorations absolutely sucks. And I'm talking both inside the house with mom, outside the house with dad, because I think that's typically how it's delineated. Dad's in charge of hanging the lights outside. Mom's inside doing all the like smaller shit, nativity scenes and all that. I couldn't stand it. On the point of my dad, ironically enough, has worked construction his whole life, but is not handy at all. The Christmas lights would always look like shit.
Yeah.
No matter how much effort and creativity, and it would just lead to frustration out of him. And then we'd be like, Dad, that looks like ass. Like, don't do it that way. And he'd be like, shut up. Get inside. Everybody's all pissed off. You're talking to mom, like, I don't know, put the nativity scene over there. And it just takes hours and hours over a whole weekend, and it's just not cool. And then you got to take it and put it all down and put it in the attic or whatever. It sucks. Just give me a house that is the same all year round.
You leave them up all year round?
No, I said give me a house that looks the same all year round. I'm not changing shit for the seasons or the holidays or nothing.
This is
What
another
do you
one.
think of neighbors that would leave them up, the lights up all year round?
I had a neighbor that would do that. And
I don't like that.
I think it is a complete white trash move, but she would also enter
Can't leave them up.
You can't leave them up. She would enter the city of Warrenville like light competition every year that they would do, and her house was literally like what's his face from Vacation?
Lampoons.
Yeah, like Clark Griswold. Yes. She wouldn't turn them on all year round, but you would see like all the decorations in her yard and everywhere all year round. It could be the middle of July.
I will also. This was like.
It's a good pick.
This is a very good pick. This was on my list, but I hated that too. And I also always hated putting ornaments on the tree. So
Poke yourself in.
yeah, but we had our tradition was that every kid would get an ornament every year. So by the time I think I was in late high school or maybe early college, and I was home for Christmas break. And
It's a lot of ornaments.
it's a lot of ornaments on a big tree, and I was watching TV late at night, and this thing, my dad set it up, boom, and it hits the coffee table and shatters all these glass ornaments all over the place. He just comes down and looks at me and goes, "What did you do?" And I was like, I was literally just laying here. You didn't set up the tree the right way. You set it up lopsided. So then
That's where camera phones would come, depending on how long ago it was.
Yeah,
Camera phone, as
this
soon
was
as it
probably
starts
20
tipping,
years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, you like run and get it.
What'd
There's
you
a big
do?
controversy. I post this every year within my family, or I send it to my friends. See if you can you guys read that, or is it reversed?
No,
No, yeah, it looks.
The first asshole who says he doesn't like the tree where it is loses his balls while he sleeps on Christmas Eve.
We moved the tree. My dad moved the tree once within the house from one side to the other or whatever. And he knew everybody was going to like break chops. And he sent that text. I remind it every year.
That's funny. Rico, you're up.
Yeah. So I think this one gets washed away if you live by yourselves or if you don't have a lot of siblings. But growing up in a big family, setting and more so clearing the dinner table.
Yeah.
It always felt like my mom would put out a salad and just to fuck with us would put out every salad dressing we had in the fridge. Like, Ma, nobody's eating the Russian and the French and the Thousand Island. Like, it's not – there's 9 different dressings on there. You got to keep making trips back. You're bumping into people in the doorway as you're walking through. As the napkin holder, the water, this, that, like clear the plates, the silverware. It always feels like there's something else. And then when you're done, she always made us, you got to clean the table, obviously. Setting and clearing the table, pain in the ass.
This is like, again.
That's also, and even now, that's half the reason I don't want to cook is like cleaning that up after the fact. That takes, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. So I would always, I have 3 siblings. And this is one of those, I always thought setting the table was infinitely easier than taking it down. So I would always be like, what time's dinner? And then I would be like, I'll set the table. And then I'd be like, they'd be like, all right, clean the table. I'm like, I don't have to. I set it. I already, we're even. Let the other kids do it. I set the table. So, because clearing it is definitely worse.
Okay. My pick, Mr. Relevant. Dave, you said it. It's dusting. Just gets all in your face, all your eyes. It's not
allergies.
It's not obviously not the most physically taxing, but it's just
It can be. It fucking sucks to have to
get up on a ceiling fan.
Ceiling fan's a tough one for
I
sure.
don't. Can someone explain to me the science of how a moving ceiling fan
collects
accumulates dust? Because you'd think it would just blow it away instead of attracting it on.
I don't know, Dave. Static?
I don't know. Make it make sense.
I don't know.
But it's the dustiest part of the house.
Always.
100% of the time.
Yeah.
Hey, Dave, good point.
Good point, Dave.
All right, let's do honorable mentions. Then we'll vote someone off and we'll get out of here. Mr. Portnoy, I assume you don't have any more?
I'm done.
Okay. Rico, do you have any more?
Yeah, I do. Let's see. I think Dave kind of took it, but cleaning out the car, like in general, like, I got to clean out my car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go out there with a garbage bag, water bottles, fucking half-eaten French fries.
Yeah.
Like, it's a disaster.
I think that's a worse one when you have kids, too.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Packing and unpacking the car as well from a trip. Like, the suit.
I was thinking of, like, how I could, because unpacking for a trip, is that really a chore, though?
It's still a chore around the house, so to speak.
Yeah.
Sorta.
Kinda.
It's like a gray
Mopping,
area.
But it
Mopping the-
fucking sucks.
Yeah, mopping the kitchen,
Yeah.
cleaning out the fridge, taking out the little side things and wiping those down.
Yep.
Somehow there's
Rico.
always something sticky on the glass.
Rico, the way you do this, if I was somebody, I would be very reluctant to ask you to do anything because you have all this stuff in your mind that you don't like to do. So I don't like to ask somebody that I know is going to be upset because I asked them.
Yeah, but that's what I guess makes me even more irritated. I didn't have a choice. I lived in my parents' house, and then
Yeah.
Well, what do you want? They're your parents, for Christ's sakes.
all right,
I mean,
it sounds like you were carrying the air conditioners down by yourself. Where was young David helping this out?
You know something? That's a very good point because he was not someone that I was very anxious to ask to do anything, to tell you the truth.
I mean, honestly, yeah. I mean, I don't like doing shit around the house.
You
And
still
then,
just
like when
do
I was
it.
10 or 11, I used to. My mom would be like, "Oh, mop the kitchen," or sweep the kitchen and then mop the kitchen. I was like, when I get older, it was like Kevin McAllister in Home Alone. I'm like, when I get older, you know what I'm doing? I'm just gonna tape down garbage bags all over my kitchen floor so that anything gets on there, and then once a month I'll clean them up. And she's
All right,
like,
so-
that ain't gonna work.
So
I just
when you were 11 years old, 11-year-old Rico, and your poor mother asked you very nicely, would you do this or that? He says, I'm not going to do any of this shit when I'm older. Is that your response?
I would do it, but I mean, you weren't happy. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
I
not
would
happy
think
about it.
she would have known that you weren't happy.
He'd grovel.
I just thought of another one that I wish I took. It might be my number one,
What is it?
but cleaning out the garage.
That's what.
as
Yeah,
a kid.
definitely.
Where
Awful.
awful.
Yeah.
So you pull the cars out, you pull all the we would have like random furniture. My dad wasn't even able to like really park in his garage for years at a time. And so you pull all the stuff out, you sweep it. You got to get like the spider webs and stuff.
That's why I hate it. That's exactly what I was
cleaning out the
gonna say,
garage.
spiders,
I'd like to just put that in
hornets' nests,
my
and
first
shit.
round. I always kind of liked going after the hornets.
It was fun to throw. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
fun to piss them off.
I had just putting away outdoor furniture, like
Yeah.
the rolling out because did you guys have like a crawl space or anything?
No, we had
Yeah.
like a garage and,
That was the
and a
worst. Was
basement.
going in there.
Yeah.
It's going in that thing.
We did
packing
have, like,
for
a-
a trip. Packing for a trip also.
I've got that down to a science.
That's
If I'm gone for
worse.
10 days, I'm bringing 15 T-shirts, 2 pairs of jeans. I'm 5 minutes in and out.
If you're traveling alone, I don't mind. If you're traveling with a significant other, packing for a trip, be like, do you have any more room in your suitcase? You got, and it becomes a whole.
Also,
No,
then it
get your own goddamn
adds to,
suitcase.
if you think about it, packing for a trip is like an if so facto. It's 4 chores. You got to make sure you're doing laundry.
Yeah.
You're folding the laundry. You got to go find something that you might not have. Like different times of year in the middle of February, you got to go back into the attic. Let me go get my bathing suits. Like I'm checking all the boxes here.
Yeah,
You got to
true.
iron something. Shit sucks.
Yeah.
You got anything else, Chief?
Similar to cleaning dishes, but like the pots and pans. Like if you're scrubbing those after like you make something, that's pots and pans is tough. Watching Chicago teams feels like a chore right now. That's tough.
That's the kind of shit I was talking about prior to.
Yeah.
I don't think it even needs to be necessarily like a concrete act.
Yeah, but that's like it's not in the spirit of this, but
Yeah,
it was
it's-
on my
yeah.
list. And then anytime where this to me is more of like a sink issue, but like if you get a clogged sink drain and you got to climb under there and like undo it and like 'cause
Aug
that's
it.
like I wouldn't consider that quite plumbing yet. Like I won't call a plumber for a clogged sink drain, but I had a girlfriend one time.
What do you do if you don't call the plumber and it's clogged? What do?
You
Just take a plunger?
No, unfortunately,
Sometimes,
no,
yeah.
because I've had like the little pipes burst where like the O-ring burst. I had a girlfriend who thought it was fine to just pour like coconut oil and bacon grease
Ooh.
down and I'm like, what is going on?
What do you
So
think?
so then it like wouldn't drain, and then you turn on the garbage disposal and the thing just exploded underneath. So then you have to clean out that whole thing. You turn the water off, and then you have to like. We lost Mr. Portnoy, unfortunately, but you know what?
That's a win.
That's a win.
Yeah.
That's a win.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that clogged drains is a tough one.
You got anything else, Dave? Bet you his iPad died.
Now
Yeah,
I
it could be.
wonder if you guys will call this a chore. Obviously, I couldn't draft this, but changing diapers, that sounds fucking miserable. I don't need
Is that a chore, Rico?
No, it's like, I mean, come on. Like, it's not a chore.
Okay,
That's just like
it's part of life.
Yeah. Moving.
That's to the same extent it's like wiping your own ass is a chore.
yeah. There's a lot of gray area.
Can be.
Yeah. Yeah, it can be. Painting.
I don't.
Is that a chore? That's
Job.
It's like a household.
Yeah, I hate painting.
Addition.
I hate painting.
It's like home improvement.
Yeah, that's.
But I don't
yeah,
think
home
that's a
improvement
chore.
thing, yeah.
Clipping dog nails. I think I'm like my dog acts like I'm fucking torturing him.
I don't do that.
I've got
I
4
don't do
lives.
that.
No one said sweeping. Cleaning the oven. Like if you just said the whole.
That
Like you said-
Yolanda.
yeah. But like that's why you
Yeah.
want her to do that
Yeah,
because it sucks. The sink and cleaning the couch. You know, like
That sucks
annoying.
with dogs,
That's
too.
gross.
yeah,
too.
shit gets all on.
I have like a
cushions
little
and
tool.
whatnot.
the little wire. Yeah,
It's like a little scraper
yeah,
thing.
Yeah, I have
And you're like, it looks clean, and then you run that over it, and it's like
it just
there's a
comes up.
mountain of hair just baked in there all the time.
Oh yeah.
Fucking George.
All right, I'll read it off and then we'll vote someone off and we'll get out of here. Mr. Portnoy, last minute chores, throwing out the trash, cleaning grill, calling the plumber, bringing in packages that are not for him. Chief, folding laundry, raking leaves, cleaning stovetop, vacuuming, Mowing the lawn. White Sox Dave shoveling snow, cleaning gutters, picking up dog shit, unloading groceries, Christmas decorations. Rico hand washing dishes, cleaning toilets, putting in AC unit, changing closet for seasons, setting/clearing dinner table. Eddie pulling weeds, changing sheets, cleaning the shower, loading the dishwasher, dusting. Write it down, Lance. You could be a tiebreaker here.
I mean, I'm in a weird spot.
Why is that?
Because Mr. Portnoy's first pick is horrific, but I kind of want that on the graphic. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm voting Mr. Portnoy because, I mean.
Yeah. Chief.
I voted for you because I don't think changing sheets is that bad, and the reward is, in my opinion, the best reward of all these chores is getting into a freshly made bed. I also don't think unloading the dishwasher is that bad, and like dusting is kind of whatever.
Hold on, he's calling me. Mr. Portnoy.
Eddie, the boss called. I had to leave.
Oh, no worries. We're still talking, but thanks for doing it. We appreciate it. It's always good to have you on the yearly show.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. We'll see you. Have a good day.
Say goodbye to everybody for me.
All right. Goodbye. All right.
I love Mr. Portnoy.
Dave.
I had you.
All right. I'm out. I voted for Rico just because I haven't dealt with the AC or the changing the closets.
You've
for the
always had
attic and
Central your whole
whatnot.
life?
Yeah.
Really?
I was at
I always
Central.
had
Yeah.
to, yeah.
So
Yeah,
guess-
but I think, Eddie, you should still respect it. I'm not like, I don't care one way or the other, but like, you know that's a thing.
That's a
now that
really-
I've described it, you know what I mean?
It's a really good pick, and like I keep mine in my storage unit underneath my building, and like just going down there, it's fucking awful. Like I only go down there for that, so I try to limit and like getting like some Christmas stuff. So I hate going down there, and they're heavy and awkward, and it's
and
a great.
try doing it. How about this, Chief? You got to do it by yourself. You get back to the door.
Yes,
You're holding the thing like
And
this, fighting as you're trying to open the door
against your leg.
Like,
yeah,
come on.
Yeah, and like because I have to go up flights of stairs, obviously with mine.
Oh,
So then you're like worried about tripping on the cord, and like if you drop the cord by accident, it's actually
you're also worried the minute you finally put it in the window. You got to make sure it's closed, otherwise it's going out.
high risk. Yeah.
And I got to do it for 2 houses, Eddie.
Yeah, that sucks. I mean, I had one for my bedroom in college, but that's it.
Yeah.
And it definitely was annoying for sure. So I get it. All right, Rico, thank you.
So
Yeah,
who's off?
This was
Me.
something.
Oh.
Yeah, it's always an adventure with Mr. Portnoy. It's
He really hates advertisements on TV.
It's crazy, dude. It's like all he watches.
I know. Honestly, I think his TV is just
They're fucking with him.
Yeah.
yeah. Someone's
Yeah,
gotta,
you gotta get a way to like get his wife on board, Eddie. I wish there was like you can't now because everything's a digital TV. But if there was some way to run like or on a smart TV a YouTube ad of constant
car seal commercials.
or just no commercials nonstop, or every once in a while after like 25 minutes put something in, be like, we'll be back after these messages, and think it's like
And have like a hidden camera on him just to see
That
how he
honestly,
reacts.
I can't get on board. That's too mean.
Honestly, though, that kind of happens with some streaming services.
Yeah.
Have you ever been in one of those? It's like hell. And
Oh, dude.
I think Hulu is the worst for that.
Yeah,
and they'll like tell you it's like your program resumes in like 350 seconds.
Yeah.
Like, God.
and then you'll like
damn it.
fast forward and it'll bring another. It's just crazy. Thanks, Bosco.
Thanks, Rico.
All right, boys. See you guys soon.
See you soon.
See you next week.
Thanks everybody for listening. Thanks for
Wait,
watching.
yeah.
We'll see you guys tomorrow.